and Okongwu man the post position. And it's Young in at the 1. Well, it's a festive night in the NBA and all across the world. New Year's Eve. Greg, do players enjoy taking the court tonight?
Yeah, most do. It comes with the territory of being a pro athlete. And I'll tell you guys what, these fans are pumped up. This is going to be a great atmosphere.
MP, no good. Here's Atlanta now. Here's Johnson.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Riza with it. McDaniels picks him up. Now, Riza It's Young on the wing, 5 to shoot. And no good. Great D that time from Edwards. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now Johnson, following the three-point attempt by MP. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Fires from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball.
We getting saucy.
MP's got 5 points so far.
MP looking solid from there.
Young outside. Back to Riza. Johnson with a screen on McDaniel. It's stolen by Randall. Young with the steal. Inside. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
My goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
Now, here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Nailed from three-point land.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now, here's Okongwu. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Clock at 4. Young passes to Daniels. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Edwards with the screen for MP. Edwards can't hit.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get two there.
And Okongwu slams it in.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Now here's Randall. Still scoreless.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Okongwu. Back to Johnson. Now Riza. No good with the triple. Okongwu against Randall. And here is MP. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Riza. His last outing, 16 points for him. Johnson outside. Young outside. Lets the three fly. He's
Oh,
now
my
1
God.
for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's one thing about Trae Young. He has never seen a three he didn't like.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The chosen one. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Daniels finds Okongwu. Pass to Young. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Edwards. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Atlanta Hawks this summer, adding free agents Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Luke Kennard, this team is now possessing a stacked wing rotation. And with this infusion of playmaking and shooting, guys, they could be pretty tough to deal with now.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report.
Yeah, it's one of his favorite spots right there. Daniels using his reach to get himself an easy bucket inside.
Back to MP. Gobert with a screen on Young. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Reese's shot. That three off the mark.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Edwards, that's good.
It's so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
And Young kicks to Johnson.
We're on that performance, by the way.
And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Reese's.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. They're successful ball inside and getting points from close range.
The drive by MP. And MP
Oh, you told him?
hard.
Oh, man, MP to be Young again.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam.
Because why would you, bro, they telling you something, why would you go tell her what the fuck they telling you?
Young against Edwards. Young inside. Outside Daniels. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Edwards, a screen on Young. MP deciding where to go with it. Edwards with the screen for MP. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Minnesota on D. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Hawks shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
The Hawks leading. Back to Alexander Walker. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to be on MP. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And the shot goes in. Krejci's got 5.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo.
How the hell is he letting nigga do that to him?
Just 5 on the clock.
Oh my God.
Pass to
I would have never thought.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Ingles against Kennard. Here's Krejci. He has 5. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him.
Do they know she got that?
Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
It's been impressive, and the question now is who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
Now, here's MP. He's got 12.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He added 55 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propel them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Alexander Walker. Offline with his 3.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. MP kicks to Ingles. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now, Kennard. Here's Krejci. Fires for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Hawks on top. They're up by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
On the court for Minnesota. Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. MP out there with Edwards, and it's Reed in its center. Now, here's MP. Outside for Randall. MP outside. A 3-ball. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Pass to Krejci. Here's Alexander Walker. Covered by MP. Here's Porzingis, and that one's drained from the low block. Porzingis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. MP outside. Pass to Reed, back to MP. Reed with a screen for MP. Takes a 3. Drains the three-pointer. Reeves got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a great decision by MP. Moving the basketball, a really good sign as he continues to develop his game.
Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. Kennard with a screen on McDaniel. Here's Alexander Walker. And rejection by McDaniel. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Atlanta making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. No good on the quick 3. The Timberwolves trail. And here is MP. He's got 16. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Kennard, the pass to Wallace. Now, Alexander Walker to the left wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Edwards passes to MP. And Reed has it in the corner. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Johnson outside. Kennard setting the pick for Johnson. Alexander Walker on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Edwards, a screen on Wallace. Down low. Edwards up high.
The stunning athletic ability of Edwards going up high for that alley-oop.
The Hawks trail by 4. Wallace up on top. He's defended by Randall. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Cans it from downtown. Alexander Walker's got 6.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now, here's MP. He's got 16. Nice defense from Wallace. Johnson against Randall. Johnson kicks to Porzingis. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
Edwards, a screen on Wallace. MP passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Zachary Rizachet is checked in for Kennard. Young is subbed in for Wallace. Minnesota also with the sub. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Young's shot is off. The Timberwolves leading. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Hawks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Young. Porzingis trying to get free. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Tyson Daniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Now Johnson. Following the three-point attempt by MP. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Okongwu against MP. to the unbelievable move by MP.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Outside Daniels. Rizashea in the corner. Okongwu with a screen on McDaniels. Back to Daniels. Over to the left wing. Okongwu. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to McDaniels. MP outside. Another miss by MP.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Gobert against Johnson. Pass to Young. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Hawks. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they are still holding on to that #1 spot midway through the season. I really admire how consistent they've been continuing to play their brand of basketball.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 4. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Well, you've got two teams, one from each conference, trying to reach that upper echelon. Should be an interesting matchup.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Porzingis. And now here comes Daniel. Leading the break. Pass to Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
And that's one of Daniel's greatest attributes, his poise as a playmaker.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Daniels with the steal. And that one is stuffed right through.
You gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Now, here's MP. 18 points for him. Shot clock at 6. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're pounding the ball inside. It's leading to a lot of points in the paint.
The Timberwolves gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Porzingis finds Daniel. Rizashea wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. Rizashea's got it all tied up now for Atlanta. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And you think of the different styles of play, Tim is the one that you prefer watching.
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play, and I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
To Porzingis. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ingles kicks to MP. Now DiVincenzo. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Daniels.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Young against DiVincenzo. Here's Daniels, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Now here's Gobert, right now averaging about 5 points a game. Daniels against DiVincenzo. The three from MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
MP's got 11 here in this quarter alone. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Okongwu with a screen on DiVincenzo. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Okongwu. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against the Bulls in Chicago. Daniels against DiVincenzo. On the wing, MP. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
Bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
MP getting it done for Minnesota. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the